I am Professor Brenda Mesa, and today we'll be working with object section feedback. How to provide appropriate and constructive feedback. Definition. Feedback is the process by which the members of an organization get information about their performance. It points out at the strengths and weaknesses of the employees. The main target of giving feedback is to give direction and relevant information to the members of the organization, which will help them to do some improvements in their work area. Bidirectional feedback. It could be individual feedback or group feedback. And then we have the steps to provide feedback. First, you need to detect the problem and also to document the problem. Then you need to provide feedback. It should be positive, objective, proactive, direct, respectful. Then you need to do the follow-up, which is done by observing, asking questions, providing tools. The feedback process. Detect and document the problem. Find evidence that includes details and have some documents that support the information. Give feedback. You need to be specific. You need to be constructive. You need to focus on the behavior instead on the person. Say words like, you need to improve in this area. Give performance appraisal when they deserve it. State the goals you want the person to fulfill. Annie Richardson says, feedback should be delivered in the moment. This suggests that feedback is more effective when given at the appropriate time. The sooner, the better. Sloan Whistle also says, feedback should help recipients identify ways in which they can improve. Whistle provides a technique called SBI, Situation, Behavior, Impact, in which the situation, the behavior, and the impact are described. Describe the situation, describe the behavior, describe the impact, and then describe the improvement. Step number 1. Describe the situation. Create a context saying who, where, when, what time. Last week, when we were having the presentation, that's the context. Step number 2. Describe the behavior. Say the action that was done at a certain moment or time. You were absent during most of the meeting. Action. Step number 3. Describe the impact. The reaction towards the behavior. We felt you did not care much about it. We could not present the information. We canceled the meeting. Those are the consequences. Step number 4. Describe the improvement. Describe how the improvement can be made. We would appreciate if you could be attentive of the duties that are part of your job. It is necessary that you tell us in advance when you need to be absent. We need you to keep good communication with us. Activity. Solve the following problems using the ISBI model. Problem. The employee has been absent for some days. Describe the situation. Describe the behavior. Describe the impact. Describe the improvement. Problem. The employee did not deliver his or her commission on time. Describe the situation. Describe the behavior. Describe the impact. Describe the improvement. Avoid false assumptions. This is the correct description. You were uneasy during the meeting. That's the action. Done. That would be the incorrect description. You were disrespectful because that's an assumption. Maybe the person was worried about something or did not feel well. Then we have another example. Correct description. You fell asleep during the meeting. Action. This is the action performed. And then incorrect description. You were bored during the meeting. That's the assumption. Maybe the person worked too many hours to turn over the project that was going to be presented during the meeting. Activity. You need to complete the missing information in problem 2 using as a model problem 1. This is problem number 1. The employee did not turn in the project on time. Describe the situation. Yesterday. Describe the behavior. You did not turn in the project on time. Describe the impact or the consequences. And it delayed the work of the organization. Final recommendation. I would appreciate your full commitment for the next time. And then we have the complete statement. Yesterday, you did not turn in the project on time and it delayed the work of the organization. I would appreciate your full commitment for the next time. Problem number 2, describe the situation, when, where, describe the behavior, action, describe the impact, consequences, and then you need to provide the final recommendation and the complete statement as well. These are part of the activities. And bibliography.